In today's video, we will be talking about how to use the pen and path tools in Photoshop. Hey guys, and welcome back. I'll be showing you how to use the pen tool, the freedom tool, the curvature tool, and also how to use the path selection tool and direct selection tool. These are some amazing tools that will help you cut out basically anything in Photoshop. It specializes in things that have hard edges. So why would you want to use the pen tool, you may ask? Well, let me tell you why. Most accurate way to create cutouts. It lets paths are always editable, saves your paths for return access, it makes accurate selections from paths, and its selections can cut basically anything out. So this video could be for beginners or for people who just need a refresher, so get ready and be fully prepared. So the first thing we're going to do is open up Photoshop. I'm going to press open, go to my desktop, and just open up a picture. Alright, so let's go to here. So this is the pen tool, the freedom pen tool, the curvature pen tool. These are add anchor point tool, delete anchor point tool, and convert point tool. Over here, the black arrow is the path selection tool, and the white arrow is the direct selection tool. So let's go to the pen tool. So the simplest path you can draw with the standard pen tool is a straight line. So let's show you here. So if I go down, I'm going to press the pen tool, and made by clicking the pen tool to create two anchor points. So press here, that's one anchor point, two anchor points. By continuing to click, you create a path made of straight line segments connected by corner points. So I'm going to continue on, and you can tell that this is my path of straight lines. Okay, so if I go to this, my path selection, I can move this anywhere. Now, my direct selection tool, I can press on a path and delete it. Delete. And it just deleted the whole thing. So now if we go to the freedom pen tool. So the freedom pen tool lets you draw as if you are drawing with a pencil on paper. So anchor points are added automatically as you draw. So I'm going to draw, and as you can tell, there's 3 anchor points. You do not determine where the points are positioned, but you can adjust them once the path is complete. So to draw with greater precision, you want to use the pen tool. So I wouldn't use this freedom pen tool for editing this specific picture because I want it to be accurate, and this pen tool isn't going to show the accuracy. So let's go on to the curvature pen tool. So I'm going to go to my path selection and delete. So let's go to curvature pen tool. So the curvature pen tool lets you draw smooth curves and straight line segments with equal ease. So I'm going to go to the light bulb here and just zoom in a little bit. So you can create custom shapes in your designs or define precise paths to effortlessly fine-tune your images using this tool. So I'm going to grab the curvature point tool, and I'm just going to start by adding points. As you can tell, it's really gripping the light bulb. So it's really laying nicely. So while doing so, you can create, edit, add, or remove smooth or corner points without ever having to switch tools. So as you can tell, let's say I want to do this now. It curves the whole thing. I'm going to get the path selection tool and delete. Now, let's go back to the pen tool. So let's say I wanted to outline this. I'm going to go and get the anchor point tool. So I'm going to zoom in here and really show you. So if you want to add an anchor, you add it there. Add it there, wherever you want to put it. Okay, so now you want to get the direct selection tool, and you see how I started off with 3 points, and now I have 2 in the middle of where all those points were. I'm going to delete this. You can delete every single one individually. So now I'm going to grab this and show you this. So with using the direct selection tool, if you need to refine any anchor points to curve or become straight again, you can do so. So my line is straight right now. I'm going to press on an anchor and pull it back. You can basically do anything. If you need a curve, there's your curve. I'm going to delete this and show you an example. So let's go to the finger down here. So let's say I used the pen tool. I'm gonna add some anchors. I'm going to be straight. This, I would never use a pen tool. For this, I would advise to use the curvature pen tool. Now, I'm going to grab the direct selection tool. So I'm going to get this anchor up here and move it. See how all the anchors are moving? I'm going to get the path selection tool. And see, you can just move it freely anywhere. So let's say you wanted to keep this, you put it on the side, you go back, you want to get your curvature pen tool to see if it'll be better. You go, you click, click, click. Also, you want to use as fewer anchors as possible. You don't want to use a lot of anchor points. So I'm going to get the path selection tool and move it. See how different the curvature pen tool over here and the pen tool draws. So I'm going to delete and delete. So when it comes to actually creating a path from scratch, the pen tool is the most common option. So this tool may look familiar to you if you are here and you're here for a refresher. You know exactly what it looks like. For beginners, the pen tool is right here. So this is where all of your pen tools are. In all the Adobe apps, your pen tools will look the exact same. So if you use Illustrator, InDesign, and Flash, as well as Photoshop, it looks the exact same. So as I said before, you remember the fewer points, the smoother a path will be. So imagine moving a pencil in a single motion to produce a smooth curve. Just like so. If you attempt that same curve with many short strokes, you'll wind up with not so much of a smooth curve. I'll show you. See that it's not very smooth, it's very like harsh. So, and that's why what you get if you add too many points to do a path, as I showed. So you might find that creating paths is like eating spaghetti, for example. You can't seem to stop it from coming off the plate. To stop adding your path, hold the CTR or CMD key and click anywhere inside the document window, and the path is now complete. So I will show you right now. So I'm going to get the pen tool and just trace, 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 and connect right there. So I'm going to click the CMD. That deletes it. If you click the CMD enter, it does delete it. If you click the CMD, it saves your path. Just like that. So once again, we're going to go back to the light bulb and I'm going to show you exactly how to use the curvature pen tool once again. So go back in, curvature pen tool. I'm going to outline the whole entire thing. See here, as I did before, really grips nicely and lays nicely. So you get a precise light bulb. Like so. Now I'm going to go in here. See how it's very curvy? I'm going to get the direct selection. I'm going to just try to flatten it out a little bit. See what I did there? So also, if you go here to paths, see that all your work is saved there. Your channels as well. So if you want to change the colors, this is your layer. So I'm going to unlock it and exactly show you there. That's the light bulb. Once again, this is where your path is saved. So if you want to duplicate it, you go here and it's duplicated. To delete, you just drag down to the trash box and delete. Delete. Brings us to the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed and learned something from this video. To watch more, remember to always come back on Fridays and a new video will always be posted. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys!